Hey y'all, today is all about the beans, or actually peas, because we're gonna have black-eyed peas. But one of our subscribers, like a couple of months ago, said that she had oodles of black-eyed peas and she had no idea what to do with them. And that really got me to thinking, you know, they tell you that beans are a pantry staple and that you need all these hundreds of pounds of beans. Well, them hundreds of pounds of beans aren't going to do you a bit of good if you don't know how to cook them and your family won't eat them. I mean, just putting some beans and some salt on the table might keep you from starving, but you're sure not going to enjoy it. So what I'm going to do, or what I try to do, is, you know, every week or every other week or so, because we eat beans on a regular basis. Little hint, if you eat beans on a regular basis, they don't really give you that much gas. You know, you just got to know how to cook them, and your body needs to know what they're, you know, what it's getting. So, with all that said, we're going to have some black-eyed peas Southern style. All right, all you're going to need is some honey, some crystallized ginger, some salt, some pepper, some mustard. Today, I'm using canned black-eyed peas because I didn't take any out to soak. You know, you got to remember the day ahead to soak your beans if you want them soaked. I didn't, but I always keep backup for when I decide I want something and that happens. So I always keep some spare of the ones that I really like. Like I said yesterday, I'm out of bacon. I'm not running to the store just to get bacon. So I have some bacon bits and some lard, which I'm going to use in the place of 6 little pieces of bacon and an onion. All right, let's get this onion cut up, because again, that's all I have to, well, no, I have to cut up that ginger too. That ginger needs cut up, but we're gonna do the onion first. And I'm just gonna dice it up. Hate when that happens. Now all I need to do is finely cut, which is really hard to cut crystallized ginger, because that stuff is sticky and really tough. And I'm using 1/4 of a cup for 2 cans of black-eyed peas. And 2 cans of black-eyed peas, I'm assuming, would be the same as 2 cups of dry beans. I forgot how hard it is to cut ginger. It is such a pain in the butt. But it's good now. It is so good. Alright, I've got my ginger cut up. I just made little squares out of it versus the long pieces where it was crystallized. And that's just so it'll like kind of marry all over the dish. Now we're at the stove. We're going to get us a medium heat. I rarely ever cook over medium. The only thing that does is just burn up your pan. Now I'm just going to put a tablespoon of lard in there to make up for rendering my bacon. And as soon as that melts, I'm going to drop in the equivalent of 6 slices of bacon. About like that. And then we're going to add those onions and let those saute. There we go. All right, now what I did, if you can see that, I took a lot of that juice out of, you know, just went ahead and run it through a sieve. No, not all of it. I left, you know, about half of the juice that was in the can. And that is because if you were going to do this by using dry beans, then there wouldn't be any juice. You would drain them before you put them in the pot. but since I'm cheating and using cans, I need to get some of that juice out. All right, I'm gonna stir those onions into the black-eyed peas. And now we're gonna start adding our seasonings. Now, those Margaret Homes already have salt in them. Usually, for every cup of dry beans, it's 1 teaspoon of salt. These are already salted, so I'm gonna have to like kind of guesstimate or just wait till the end to put the salt in. But right now we're gonna put the rest of it, and then we'll taste it and see if I need salt or not need salt. All right, and I'm gonna put about 1/2 teaspoon, maybe a little more pepper. We like pepper. Give that a little stir. We're gonna add some dry mustard now. I need 1 teaspoon of dry mustard. And we're gonna add in that crystallized ginger. That was 1/4 cup. Give that a good stir. Get that mustard all in there. Now we're going to transfer it to a casserole dish. All right, y'all, I said casserole dish, and a casserole dish will work, but there is nothing better than a Dutch oven in an oven. There's just something about it. So, we're going to pour in our Dutch oven. Lay that out nice and flat. We're going to add our last ingredient. We're going to add that 3/4 cup of clover honey. Right on the top. We're not mixing it in. We're just laying it all over the top. Oops. Uh-oh. Y'all see that? There we go. Now you want to put the lid on it and put it in your oven at 375 degrees for 1 hour. Now here I have a toaster oven and my lid will not fit in there. So for me, I'm going to have to use handy dandy tinfoil. It'll work just as good. Almost as good. In we go. See you in an hour.
Oh yeah!
Look at that.
Oh yeah!
Plate it up. These make a great side dish. There we go.
Okay guys, Tammy is frozen. Look at her.
It is dropping, temperature's dropping by the minute.
Yeah, it's gonna get cold. They said temperatures are gonna be dropping. I don't get a big spoon.
No, fork.
A fork, okay. All right, now these aren't your average standard black-eyed peas.
Nope.
No, they are not. But they look absolutely delicious. Of course, I know they are.
I know.
Okay, and I had Tammy give me a little bit of extra onion because I always like to get a little solid onion in there.
It does like a little onion crunch. Yep. And again, we're going to have a little bit of cornbread with it because I've got cornbread left from yesterday.
Boy, it's nice and sweet and tangy.
Oh yeah, they're very sweet. That's a lot of honey.
Yeah. Well, Tammy, Another job well done.
All right.
CPO approved.
See you next video.
All right.